Come on in, Capricorn, and welcome to your March 1st to 7th, 2021 tarot reading. I'm going to get you a general vibe card here with the Oracle deck. Hit you up with a 3-card spread, past, present, future, a couple clarifiers there, and an outcome card. Hopefully all is well. Before we get into the reading, and we got a couple pop-outs here for you, but before we get into the reading, man, a lot of pop-outs today, I'll tell you that. But the new setup I got going on here, just kind of experimenting a bit. Looking for anyone's input. If you like this better than you like the other setup, if you've been watching my past videos where I've been downstairs, or if you like this one better or that one better, please leave a comment down below. Also, for release date-wise, like, do you prefer your videos to pop up at the start of the week, the middle of the week, the end of the week, whenever? Please let me know, because I want to get these videos to you at an optimum time. But enough of that. Let's get into your reading. We've got the Chopped Wood and the Orphaned card. So we'll start with the Chopped Wood card. The Chopped Wood card is kind of like humility. It's kind of being grounded in your day-to-day, being grounded in reality, not kind of, oh, excuse me, Capricorn. It's not a card of like fantasizing and dreaming like of this big, wonderful world you want to live in. It's a card of being grounded in like what's real, what is your day-to-day, what is your weekly grind even. So we'll keep that in mind. But you also got the Orphaned card. Oh, excuse me again. I'm so sorry. Pisces also had this card when I did their reading a little earlier. It's a card of kind of feeling like you're not in a place where you belong. It's kind of feeling at a loss, feeling like you don't fit in, feeling like you're trying to find a place where you belong. I would say with those two coming out, it feels like you don't feel like you belong anywhere, but kind of try to ground yourself in like your day-to-day, right? Try not to feel like you don't belong anywhere, even though you probably do belong, right? Maybe you just don't realize it. You feel like you don't belong, but you belong more than you realize. More than you know, right? That could potentially be meaning, but the meaning. But Capricorn will get you. Your cards are flipping. Very talkative. Got a lot of messages for you, apparently, Capricorn. But let's get you your 3-card spread, past, present, future. In the past, I'm having a lot of difficulty talking here, Capricorn. Sorry about this. But in your past energy, we got the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is a card of choices. It's a card of, it can be a card of fantasizing, of dreaming, of, kind of which way do I go? Do I take this option, that option, this option? There's so many options here. And it's a card of like kind of getting connected to yourself and kind of realizing which one do I really want. It's also can be a card of like just having too many options, kind of analysis paralysis, right? So I feel like maybe in the past you feel like there's so many places where I feel like I could fit in, or so many places where I do fit in, but like which one is the one where I actually do fit in? And I think you kind of gotta keep yourself grounded in reality, like really like don't fantasize, don't be like dreaming of something like enormous, right? Like, when I was younger, I really wanted to be like a wrestler, a pro wrestler, or a really big hockey player or something. Like those were kind of my dreams when I was younger. And I kind of hung on to them for a little too long. I'm a chunky guy. I'm not really set up to be either one of those. I'm not set up to be an athlete, but I kept dreaming about it, even though it's like, that's not going to happen. But this is leading to your present energy, which is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a information gatherer. All the pages are really. They gather information. They want to get to know stuff first before they take action. Unlike the Knights just take action. They don't necessarily know everything they need to know, but the Knights take action anyway. Versus the Pages, they're young at heart people. They're gathering information. They're just learning about whatever it is. So this is the Page of Pentacles. He's just learning about finance. He's just learning about his material world. He's learning about things around him in a physical sense. And he's learning to like plan. He's learning to strategize. He's learning to, budget and, block out time on the calendar and get things ready like that. So that's in your present energy. It seems like you're starting to make a plan for where you want to go. Like whatever, you're starting to eliminate options, I feel like, from your choices here with the cups. It's kind of like you are kind of grounding yourself in reality with the chopped wood card and starting to pick out like, is this, maybe it's this way, maybe it's this way. These are the more grounded, you know, this is an earthy card, Capricorn, the pentacles are. And it's kind of you're grounding yourself. You're kind of realizing, okay, this is what I really fit in, and this is what I really excel at, or this is what I really are the things that I have a knack for, really. But in your future energy, this is leading to the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, I would say. This is kind of like, I don't really believe in like divine timing or anything like that, but this is kind of like, you know, turning, like this is your destiny or something like that, right? This is what you're meant to do. I feel like in the future, this is churning. This is only churning positive for you. This is only going in a good way. You making this plan. You're grounding yourself in reality. You eliminating these fantastical options that aren't really realistic for you to do, right? Maybe I could have been a pro wrestler. Who knows? Who knows? I certainly like to talk, apparently. But anyway, I just don't got the body for it. Unless Yokozuna was a pretty big guy, but I'm not that big. Maybe more like a Rikishi would be more my speed. But anyway, let's get you some clarifier cards here, Capricorn. That's enough about me, I think, for one day. Oh, we got a pop out. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of sort of solidarity. It's sort of a card of solitude, a card of being on your own, a card of enjoying yourself on your own. You know, not necessarily needing others to, you know, bring out the best in you. That doesn't mean that you don't enjoy others' company. It just means that like you're kind of coming into your own as like I can enjoy my physical world, whether that be my home, my finances, my money, you know, that kind of thing. You're kind of coming into your own, like I can enjoy that stuff on my own. I don't need to rely on others, or I don't need to rely on others for entertainment, or I don't need to rely on others to get me, you know, I don't need to borrow money or something like that. You're kind of coming into your own on that way. It's just one away from the 10, which is that legacy card. But whereas it's between the 7 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I see it as you're kind of learning, like that kind of like that, what's the word I'm looking for here, Capricorn? Oh geez. It's self-sufficiency. Like you're learning that with the Page of Pentacles here. Is like you're learning to be self-sufficient. You're learning to kind of go on your own. You're learning to get into that kind of an energy with the Page of Pentacles. You're like, okay, that's really what I like to do. I want to be self-reliant. I don't want to be relying on others for other things. And maybe that's where you're really fitting in. It's like in that kind of a strategizing and learning how to do that kind of stuff. But between the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of business. You see here, this guy is looking down on these ships in the ocean here. And what those ships are his ships. He's a trader, a merchant. And those ships are going out to, you know, trade and get him resources and grow his business. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Is like you're kind of seeing like, okay, maybe you have a small business, like a side business, and you're starting to grow it. And maybe that side business is going to become your main business. All of a sudden, you know, maybe, like I say, you might be on like YouTube or something, and you're starting up your business and you're growing it until the point that you can be like, okay, I'm going to quit my 9 to 5 and I'm going to go hard on YouTube full time. And I'm going to start up something like a Patreon account, or I'm going to start up, you know, something like that, or start selling t-shirts or mugs or something, right? Or you could just be, you know, I just want to grow. I want to travel. I want to, you know, do something like that. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Wheel of Fortune is saying like, yeah, we're spinning in your favor. We're trying to help you out here. So that's pretty good. I feel like maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, you know, is what this reading is telling me. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying, yeah, go for it. Like, we're supporting you right now. Like, we're turning in your favor. We're trying to get you to that. We're trying to get you to where you're supposed to be. So that's really awesome, Capricorn. But let's get you a final outcome card. Remember, you leave a comment about the setup, the release date. I appreciate that. I appreciate any support you want to give. But let's give this deck one last shuffle. And your outcome card is the Devils. That's you, Capricorn. You're showing up in your own reading. You're in, I want to say Virgo or Taurus's reading. One of the other Earth signs you popped up in. I can't remember who exactly, but one of those two. But Capricorn energy, the devil is a card of enjoying your physical world. You know, try not to enjoy it to excess, because then you get into this problem where you see the lovers are chained to the devil. And that's what can happen, is you can feel like you're chained to a situation. You're gonna, you know, potentially lead you into like addiction or something like that, right? But the thing is, with the chains on these people, they can very easily take them off. They're not bound here permanently. It's not like they're slaves to the devil. It's just they feel that way because the chains are on. When they just very easily take them off and just be like, yeah, whatever, like I'm done with this. I'm moving on. I'm getting to a better place in my life. But for you, Capricorn, just what I'm seeing here is that this is powerful for you. Like whenever you show up in your own reading, that's a really powerful message. That's really saying like you're standing in your power. You're very strong this time. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like, yeah, we're doing this for you. Like we're trying to get you to where we want you to be. The universe is trying to get you there. With the Orphan card, it's like, hey, we're trying to get you to that where you fit in, the place that you belong, right? Stay grounded. Stay grounded. Don't try to be too fancy here. You know, is what I'm seeing, is don't try to get too fancy. Don't try to, you know, overthink it. Don't try to blow things out of proportion here. And if you stay true to that, you don't go into excess, the wheel's turning in your favor. You're here in your own reading, empowering yourself, and things are only going to turn out good for you in whatever situation you're going into, whether it's business, relationship, what have you. That's all I got for you, Capricorn. I hope that helps you out in the weeks to come. Remember to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos. See what's coming to you in the weeks ahead. Get a full story on that. Remember, again, leave a comment about the release schedule and the setup. I hope to see you, though, most importantly of all, in the next video.